Hello, welcome to this ritual. I have 3 rituals for you for Thursdays. Each Thursday, you can do these 3 rituals. You don't have to do all of them, but you can do one of them or whichever way that you're guided. Now, rituals we like to do to get us in a clear system of working with our intuitive side, working with our spiritual side, and our crafty side, which can be our spell work, witchcraft, or whichever hoodoo, whatever you like to call it in your practice. But most importantly, that you're doing in practice to build up your spiritual practice and your intuitiveness that will help you. So let's get started. Now on Thursdays is the day of abundance. It's a day of prosperity. It's a day of expansion. And the ruling planet of Thursdays is Jupiter. Now, that's what we work with, the ruling planet, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that planet is in full action for that day. But however, because we do work with the planetary energy, the norm is that Jupiter is the leading head planet for Thursdays. Okay, so we're working with that energy. So some of the crystals that I like to incorporate on Thursdays that I found that is very powerful, working with my own energy and higher selves and helping other practitioners along their way, is working with amethyst. And you can work with a small tumbling crystal of amethyst, or you can work with citrine. Okay, citrine deals with abundance, expansion, clarity. Also, amethyst brings about clarity, working with your inner self, your higher self, and your astral plane energy as well, and being able to harvest intuitiveness. Now, Jupiter is all about expansion when he is moving forward, or if Jupiter is in retrograde, then what we do is he turns inwardly and works with expanding our insides, with growing ourselves creatively, intuitively, whatever some areas that you need to work on. That's where it will grow during Jupiter in retrograde, turn inside, and then on the outside you'll see that earthly area of creativity or whatever you're trying to expand in abundance and prosperity. You'll see that illuminate and expand. Jupiter retro, inside expansion. Okay, so citrine and amethyst is a great crystal to use for Thursdays. Now, you can carry crystals on you, maybe in your wallets or in your pockets, wherever you like to carry them. You can wear them on a necklace. You can also, during this time, I like to burn a candle. I'm going to show you for growth and expansion on Thursdays, which is the green candle that I use. I use a green candle mainly, and then I'll sit my crystals by them and let that harvest that energy into that candle as an element of fire, one of the elements, earth elements, which I like to use is fire, which is the candle. And then I use that green as color magic for growing in abundance area. You can also, if you don't have green, you can also use a gold or orange candle as well, deal with prosperity and expansion. But in this case, I'm using green, showing you the 3. So one is using the crystals, Jupiter. Now that's part of it. 1. Number 2 is burning your candle. Okay, burning your candle, using it to expand. I'm not going to show you lighting it, but what I will do as a third part of one of the third rituals for Thursdays is burning bay leaves. Now, you always hear me, if you're part of this channel, talk about the bay leaves, how powerful the bay leaf is. Well, it's very powerful. And what I do for Jupiter for bay leaf, I put the Jupiter sigil or sign, which this is the Jupiter sign here. Okay, and I put that on my bay leaves, and then I go on ahead and I burn them. I have 3 of them. You can burn whatever number you like, but I'm burning 3. I burn them. The ashes, I know people are going to ask me, that's one of the rituals, burn the bay leaf with the Jupiter sigil on it. What do you do with the bay leaf? Well, you can take that bay leaf and you can, the ashes, you can blow it out into the wind. Or on that day, I'll take those ashes and put them in my candle. I can also use a oil, a Jupiter oil that I make for Jupiter, or if you have an oil that you use as one of the oils that you use for abundance in your magical practice, you can rub a standard candle with that oil and then rub the ashes on it. Or you can put some oil in here, or just alone put the ashes in here, and as this candle burns down, you go on ahead and it's part of the manifestation, part of the ritual. Okay, so we've got 3 rituals. We've got Jupiter rules it, so we're going to burn our bay leaves. You can burn your bay leaves. All right. Also, 2 is adding the crystals along with it and wearing crystals for that energy for that day. And also, number 2 would be rituals. You could do scripting for that day, setting your intentions. Vision boards are very powerful on Thursdays to enhance what you're trying to bring forth. So that's number 2. So your rituals is bay leaf. Your ritual is scripting, writing your journal, setting your intentions on Thursday. It gets an extra boost of enhancement because Jupiter is solidifying it. And also candle. Your candle, using that, adding your crystals along the side of it, helping to increase that energy. And then adding your ashes to the candle, or an oil to make it, lock it in on there. Or you don't have to put the ashes on the outside. If you got a pillar candle, put the ashes inside, letting this candle burn. All right. So those are your 3 rituals. They're very simple, quick, easy to do, so that way you're enhancing your own practice as you grow and go in there, especially if you're a beginner practitioner or hobby practitioner, or you are a person that just need, you may be a solitary practitioner and you need something on a daily basis to increase or bring in a different strategy to keep you on your focus on. Because basically, and one of the most important things as a practitioner, or if you're a person that just do practicing at home, whatever it is that you do, one of the main things is to be focused and have a regimen and be consistent, so that way you can see the things come forth in your life. And also allowing time and allowing your manifestations, your intuition, and whom you are be built from that, so that you can bring forth that increase in your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the icon button that says all notifications, so that we can come up in your feed. Like, share, and subscribe. You can join our Instagram account at Ecliptic Spiritualist. You can follow us on Twitter there and Instagram. You can like our page on Facebook, or most importantly, join our website at www.https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. Sign up to get our blogs and or join our Patreon as well. We have master classes. We have self-paced classes there. We meet on Zoom, and we have some practical things that will enhance your life, because most people need a community and not have to feel like they are alone. If you'd like to schedule a psychic therapeutic reading with me, go on and contact me through my website. I do wonderful readings as well as spell work, ritual work in many areas of your life. Every area can have spell work applied. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful Thursday ritual. Bye-bye.